Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Pixelmon. And in this episode, we are going to be doing the starter challenge. So I have a list right next to me. I need to actually find it now. Of all the starters and where they spawn. So we are going to just be going around and looking for them. So I also want to show you guys what I've done outside of episode. So if we just head down to my PC, I don't know where my other PC's gone. I did have one on me, but I don't know where it is. Let me quickly look for it. I think it might be in this chest. No, it's not. We'll go get one. We'll go grab a PC before we head out. But yeah, so we've done quite a bit outside of episode. I also live streamed yesterday, and we didn't do much, but we did get a legendary. We got a Moltres. And I was looking for names, and someone suggested Waffle King, so we've called the Moltres Waffle King. And also, before I live streamed, I had got a Rayquaza and a Groudon, so that's pretty cool. And I also got 5 more shinies. I was trying to get 6, but I didn't manage to. In the stream, I was looking for shinies, but couldn't find any. But we've got shiny Starly, shiny Pidgeotto, shiny Azumarill, shiny Ladybird, and shiny Golbat, so that's pretty cool. And over here, these are the 4 Pokemon I really wanted. And when I was talking about the Pokemon that was blue, I was talking about Psyduck. I couldn't remember his name for some reason. But yeah, it was Psyduck, and then there's also Koffing, Gligar, and Corsola. But then there's also just all of these ones I am planning to get. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened, as well as I dug this little area out and terraformed a bit more, so it's a bit bigger, this area now, so we can build a bit more. I also sorted everything out. So yeah, we can just get straight on and started with this challenge. I have got quite a few Pokeballs, as well as I enchanted some of my tools, so they're going to come in handy. I also did start to fill up the Zapdos orb, so that's nearly full. We'll probably finish that off at some point. And also, guys, if you're screaming at me because you thought you just saw a shiny Eevee, these aren't shiny Eevees, they're just the statues. Because I kind of joked around with myself and said, oh, if I put them up there, they might bring some shiny Eevees towards them. So I just did that for the sake of it, to be funny, but you know. So yeah, it's also getting nighttime, so it's quite good because what is that? I don't know, but it looked like a person. And yeah, so quite a few starters do spawn at night. I know Totodile, Mudkip, and quite a few more actually spawn at night, so that's gonna come in handy. But yeah, so we're gonna keep an eye out. I am gonna go to the swamp and fingers crossed find a Mudkip or a Totodile or something. But also, catching them at night is going to come in handy as well, because I can use Dusk Balls, and that's a high percentage of catching them, so that's quite good. I actually really like Dusk Balls. I've caught 2 legendaries in Dusk Balls so far, so that's definitely handy. Okay, so we just got to keep an eye out for starters as well, and I'm kind of rushing this recording because of, whoa, what is that, a boss? I'm pretty sure that's a boss, Venonat. It's either a boss or shiny. Is it shiny? Huh? I can't really tell. Yes, a shiny! It's a shiny, guys! We found a shiny on camera. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What I normally do is, because all of my Pokemon are level 100, I tend to just use Sandstorm over and over again. I couldn't tell if the Venomoth was shiny or not, because it doesn't have the shiny particles. So I didn't know if it was shiny or not, but it obviously is. And we're going to throw a Dusk Ball at it and fingers crossed catch it. But I guess this is our 6th shiny for this episode, I guess, in a way. Except we managed to catch it in episode. I was trying to catch a shiny on live stream as well to show you guys that I actually do find them legit and not cheat. But yeah, so we got a Dusk Ball. We'll throw that at it and hopefully we get this guy first try. But yeah, I thought it was shiny because they're normally purple and it was blue, so I was sort of like, I'll have a look. And there we go. Awesome. We got a shiny Venomoth. So yeah, we'll just put that there with the rest of the shinies. And I just realised the only pickaxe I have on... I'll just leave it there, whatever. That'll be fine. I'll come back for it later. because I don't want to waste durability on my new pickaxe until I've got unbreaking on it. So yeah, but we're gonna fly around. This bit is a little bit of a swamp, but there's also like a bigger area of swamp over the water, so we can go over there. But we're just making sure I keep an eye out. But we're gonna head over here and hopefully find a mudkip and a totodile, because I think that'll be pretty cool. I also found out a new tip. Basically, I didn't use this tip, but when fighting like a legendary bird, if you pour water on top of them while you're catching them, you can actually use dive balls and they'll be effective because they're technically in water. And I didn't realize that until I watched D-Field's live stream, or was it D-Field? I can't remember. Someone did it. And no, I think it was the Hypercraft, and they were live streaming it, and they poured some water on Moltres and they used a dive ball to catch it, but they didn't actually like catch it, but they tried to. I'm not seeing any starters, and whoa, this guy is crazy. Oh, it's a boss. I thought it was another shiny because it weren't showing the boss name, but you know. Oh well. I think Totodile and Mudkip. Let me just check if I have got that right. Totodile and Mudkip both spawn in swamp. Yeah, they do. So yeah, they should spawn like closer to the water, I believe, like on the shores. I believe anyway. I'm not too sure, but I've seen them before, so they should definitely be here. And I think we're going to set the time limit to maybe 20 minutes. We're already nearly 7 minutes in. So hopefully we can find them. But I know there are just some starters that only spawn at night. And if I don't find any in the next few minutes, I am going to just go home and try and find the others. And maybe sleep as well to make the other ones spawn. Because it's kind of funny, because I feel like as soon as I'm now recording, I feel like none of them are going to spawn. Because they know I'm trying to catch them now. Because normally I'd just avoid them and there'd be tons spawning. But now that I actually want to catch them, they're not going to want to they're not going to want to spawn. So yeah. But we'll keep an eye out. It's quite funny because with the live stream yesterday, I was kind of expecting it to go badly and not get anyone watching, but we got about, I think the maximum viewers I did get on it was about 7. And but yeah, it was definitely interesting. I'm definitely going to do it again as well, because it was actually pretty fun. The turnout, got quite a few people commenting, we were just talking, so that's quite cool. Is that Zoraway? Yes it is. We don't need him or her, I don't know what gender it is. Also, it says here that Snivy spawns in a forest, but I haven't actually seen a Snivy yet on here. I've seen its evolved forms, but I've never seen a Snivy, so... I also don't know what other biomes Mudkip and Totodile spawn in, because I have seen them in places other than swamp, so... They may spawn at beaches, I don't really know. I'm hoping they do. But if not, I have got a teleporter now, so I can teleport to certain biomes. We are going to sleep though, and hopefully that'll sort out some of the spawn rates. But yeah, so you can also see in chat, I need 191 more kills until not the shrine, I keep saying shrine, I meant orb is full. So yeah, I'll definitely try and do that, and then maybe get the last 10 or so on camera. I still haven't found a Zapdos shrine yet though, so it's I'm gonna need to find that before I actually catch Zapdos, obviously. So I honestly miss the times when they used to just spawn, because now you have to actually work to get them. But you know, it's kind of defeating the object, just it spawning. Kind of the same with all of the other legendaries. I feel like instead of having a percentage of them just spawning, you should be able to do something to spawn them. But yeah, I know I don't really mind either way. But I'm not seeing any stars, which is kind of ironic because normally there's tons. But what we'll do is we'll go over to the teleporter, who is here. I added him in, guys. So we're gonna go and try and capture a Piplup, even though we've already got a Piplup. But you know, sometimes I do glitch, so I'm just gonna wait it out because I will unglitch in a second, because it's always the way, even though I could just go like this and then go like that. I can't tell if this guy is a shiny or not as well. I think he's a boss. Yeah, he's a boss. Oh well. We'll search around for a Piplup, because Piplup is the only Pokemon that actually spawns here, but he tends to be certain, or she tends to be common, or fairly common anyway, because when I was going to get Articuno, yeah, that's his name, I did find quite a few, or there were quite a few nearby anyway. I haven't seen any shiny starters yet, which is kind of strange. I don't even know if they do spawn as shinies sometimes. I'll have to actually do some research on that, because I haven't seen any shiny starters spawn. So, yeah. And the thing is, it's kind of funny, because with me catching all of these shinies, I could easily turn the config up so that nearly every Pokemon spawns as a shiny and just catch every shiny Pokemon in the game. But I feel like that's kind of defeating the object. If we're gonna find one, we're gonna find one. But don't crash now. And a Celio, it actually looks quite cool. I never really seen a Celio. I also forgot to look at what time certain Pokemon spawn, so that may be a problem. But should be fine. I'm not seeing any Piplups though, so this video is kind of a waste. But you know, even if we do just find 1 or 2 starters, we could just find some more off camera and catch them all. Catch them all. I'm gonna head back to the teleporter because it doesn't look like any are spawning. And we'll go to a different biome and get some different ones, different Pokemon. Yeah. So we'll just get off my Braviary and teleport. Where should we? Not you, Alakazam. Not you, Alakazam. Okay, where should we go? We'll go to the savannah, because it looks like 2 different Pokemon spawn in the savannah. So we'll try and find them. It's Cyndaquil and Torchic that spawn here. So we'll keep an eye out for them. Ah! And I fell through the ground. But yeah, that's fine. I've never actually seen, and what is that? Oh, it's a, I thought it was a shiny then, but it's, oh no, it is a shiny. It is a shiny, it's a shiny, it's a shiny. Stats. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to do a slash poke heal here, because I need this shiny. I need it. Because it's next, oh no, don't glitch on me, don't glitch on me. There we go, awesome. Because I don't know which one this evolves into. It's Nidorina, so I can't really. I think it's male. So it turns into the purple one. I'm not actually quite sure what color that is when it's shiny, but I guess we'll find out, because we'll probably evolve this guy because it's second, and plus we can ride its second evolution as well. I thought honestly, because this is the thing, you can't really tell when things are bosses or if they're shinies, so yeah. But what should we catch this with? We'll catch it with an Ultra Ball, or try to at least. So yeah, this was meant to be the shiny or starter challenge, but it turns out it's kind of turning into the shiny challenge, and we got it, awesome. So yeah, it's kind of turning into the shiny challenge. We might as well do that and just rename it the shiny challenge. Depends, if we can find a starter, we will name it the starter challenge, or at least 2 starters. If not, we'll name it the shiny challenge. But you guys all know by now, because it'll be on screen, or not on screen as the title of the video. So yeah, I also want to get a Cypher at some point, because I want to Cypher with False Swipe, and I don't know how to find out if they do have False Swipe. I think if we just fight them, we'll find out. But yeah, this is what that shiny turns into. It turns into this guy right here. I think anyway, yeah, Nidoking. So that should look pretty cool as a shiny, I'd imagine. I don't know what color it'd be. I'd imagine it, I don't know, it might be a blue or a gold or something. I feel like it'd look quite cool as gold. But I was gonna look for the Savannah Pokemon, but it doesn't seem like any of them are spawning, which is kind of strange. Is that a, nope. Never mind. I'm looking for a Tepig right now, and there's a village here. Actually, yeah, this is gonna come in handy because I need to steal their books. Because, I've been spending ages getting books, and I've been trying to find another village. And the villagers, also, I do have a custom texture pack on, so the villagers do look like Pokemon people, as well as my inventory is kind of like the Pokemon texture pack. We're gonna have to break it with our fists. Yeah, we still get books, that's good. It's also strange because my Braviary doesn't move, and we're going to smash this window just because we can. But yeah, it doesn't move, it just stays in the spot I get off, which is good, but in a way it's kind of annoying because I'd like for my Pokemon to follow me. But, you know, it doesn't really matter either way. I also need to be getting some more gravel too, because gravel's definitely going to come in handy because I need to make the paths for the village, as well as I need to make the gym. Also, give me a type for the gym, guys, because I don't know. I want to obviously have a gym in the little town, but I don't know what type of gym I want. So I was thinking of maybe fire type or something like that. I don't really know, but we'll find out. But yeah, we're going to keep an eye out for Tepig now, and maybe go from the savannah to the desert, and then just keep going from each biome to the other. But, yeah, I definitely think this is going to be the shiny challenge, and see how many shinies we can catch. Because we've caught 2 already, which is quite good. And you guys can see that I haven't. Also, there's a boss here. See what I mean by, can't tell whether it's a shiny or a boss? It's kind of annoying, but in a way, it doesn't really make a difference, because you just check it out anyway. I also probably should have kept the Zapdos orb on me, because we could have been killing some of these bosses, but you know, it doesn't really make a difference either way, because we've got the boss spawner over at the base anyway, so it doesn't really change the fact. But yeah, this is definitely not the starter challenge. Definitely not. Unless we find... What is that? It looked more... Oh no, it's just a Vulpix. I thought it was like a shiny Vulpix or something, because it looked... Or a boss or something, because it looked more red than it did... orangish red, I guess. It looked more darker red, shiny red, kinda ting. Where can we... We'll go to a jungle, because... I've heard that apparently Trico spawns here, and Trico's quite a cool Pokemon. And we might even get a Mew spawn as well. And there we go. What is that? I think I just saw Psyduck. But we'll have a look. I think that was definitely a Psyduck. Was it a Psyduck? Yeah, it was a Psyduck. But yeah, we'll keep an eye out for shiny Pokemon and Trico, because I haven't actually seen a Trico at all in this series yet. So, oh, an Apom. Oh. I just saw an Apom, my first Apom, and I was like, whoa, that looks awesome. And then it died right in front of me. We got a Tropius, which is quite cool. In Choo Choo's Pixelmon server, I actually have a Tropius, which is quite cool. But yeah, it looks like there's quite a few Venomoths. But see what I mean? They're kind of like more purple than blue, which is how I knew it was a shiny. I knew it was either a shiny or a boss, I couldn't really tell. But it was one of the two. But yeah, we're looking for a Trico, or just possibly a shiny. They got a Venipede right there, which is quite cool. Shiny Venipedes are kind of orange, so that'd be quite cool if we got one of those. And don't lag now, come on. It's kind of annoying because my Pokemon just fly really slow. And I think what we'll do is we'll try and look for one more shiny or Trico, and if we find either one of those, we'll end the episode there. So yeah, we've got a Yanma. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yanma. I don't know. That'll do. What is that? Oh, it's a Whirlpeed. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, but I think so. Also, the Venonats kind of put me off sometimes, because their antennas are like really blue, and it kind of makes me feel like they're shinies, but they never are. But we've got Venomoth now anyway. And is that Xatu? Yes, it is a Xatu over there. Zartus are pretty cool. I'm definitely going to catch one of those at some point as well. Another Yama. Oh no! I thought I fell in the water then. I think we're definitely just going to take the easy way home and see what we can do there, because this is definitely not going very well at all. See what I mean about the Pokemon coming out when I don't want them to? There was a bunch of Chikoritas the other day, and just Bulbasaurs and stuff like that, and Squirtles and Oshawotts are always around, so it's kind of strange to see that there aren't any for once. But yeah, there was a really tiny Bulbasaur in the stream as well, and I went for it, but it was... See, look, we got a Feraligatr. That's Totodile's last evolution, but no Totodile, which is kind of annoying, but... You know, and there's a Graveler underground. So, yeah, we're going to keep an eye out. Fingers crossed we can find at least one starter in this episode, otherwise it's going to be kind of a boring episode, even though we did catch 2 shinies, which is really, really good. And I don't think we're gonna find any. No, I don't think we're gonna find any. We'll go over to the water because sometimes there's Squirtles over here, so it'll be quite cool to get a Squirtle maybe. No, we've just got Cottonies. Lots and lots of Cottonies and a Swaddle, which I haven't even seen in this game until now. So yeah. I also know that I say a lot because I'm kinda a bit, you know, kind of nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, I just get a bit strange when recording, and I tend to say a lot. You guys have probably picked up on that. And I like how I spent ages looking for sugarcane, and there's sugarcane right there. Oh wow, what a noob. But yes, okay. This is a normal Azumarill, that's not a shiny, but that's not good enough. We're also gonna put our shiny Nidorina into the box. There we go. Awesome. And in my opinion, it looked more light blue than it did purple, which is how it's showing up on there. What's that? That's an Ekans. It didn't look like an Ekans from a distance, but it does now. Yeah, I think this is definitely the shiny challenge. Yeah, shiny challenge it is. Shiny challenge. We're still going to look for some starters though, because I do want some starters. And if I do see any starters outside of episode, I'm going to catch them, because they clearly just don't want to be caught in video. They just want to be caught outside of video. But yeah. I was tempted to catch a Mudkip I saw the other day, but I was like, no, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for the starter challenge, and then this and then we got a Venusaur, no, an Ivysaur over there, but no Bulbasaur, which is really nice. And we got a Wartortle, but no Squirtle. That's really nice too. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you, game, a lot. Nope, we're going to end the episode here, because I feel like the longer I go on looking for starters, the more boring I'm going to get, and the more I'm going to say, So, anyways, guys, if you have enjoyed this really boring episode, make sure you stick around for the next episode, which will be out within the next few days, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.